Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well whenever you see this. Hopefully you're having a good day or night when you catch this. So yeah, this is going to be a general reading for Cancer for February 1st through the 15th. And I pulled all your tarot cards already, so we'll get into your reading in just a moment. I've done that to try to save some time, and I've been doing that the last two sets of readings or so. But I'll still pull your two oracle cards at the end. But yeah, always feel free to let me let me know, guys, if you like this new thing where I pull the tarot cards ahead of time. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do a sound bell real quick for some healing and grounding for the reading. I've also been asking people, let me know if you can hear it, if it's too loud, if you don't like it, you do like it, all that kind of stuff. So we can take a deep breath in and exhale whenever you feel comfortable. Okay, Cancer. All right, let's get into your reading here. I don't usually say this, Cancer, but so far, I haven't done all the other zodiac signs, but I feel like your reading has been the best one so far. So hopefully, you'll agree with me. But yeah, let's get into your cards here. So for the first row here is energy starting around February 1st, a little bit before, a little bit after, continuing on through the rest of this week into this upcoming weekend. And then the second row is the following week and weekend till about February 15th or so. Okay. So with that being said, we'll set the timer here and begin. Okay. Okay, Cancer. So you have the Three of Cups in reverse, the Fool upright, Ten of Pentacles upright, the Wheel of Fortune upright, King of Swords in reverse, and Five of Swords in reverse. And then we'll go over the confirmation tarot after we do the first part here. Okay. So the energy you're reading starts off with, Cancer. It could be, again, you or the person you're dealing with or the general situation. But it could be that a celebration had to be put on hold or hasn't happened yet. Or it could just be a general feeling of not feeling enough support around you, either from friends or family or both. Okay. So this is the card in the upright position here. You see these three birds on these cups here, and they're all celebrating and they're happy and they're together. They're in control of their emotions with the water in the background. There's a lot of abundance and just really good party energy there, okay? But since it was reversed, let me just make sure. Yeah, there we go. I was opening my screen up. I was having a little bit of buffering in the other video. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, so like I said, it could be a celebration put on hold or just a feeling like you don't have enough support around you with your friends or family. Okay. But that's, I said this is the best reading I've seen so far. So that could be like the worst card, if you want to say, starting out. But everything else looks like really good. So your next card, Cancer, here is the Fool in the upright position. This is a very nice energy talking about needing to take some type of leap of faith with something. Okay, so you see this grasshopper here in midair flying over this rock and the wand here on the ground. I was making sure it was a rock. And you see the sun in the background and the sky is blue and the grass is green. And it's a really nice, abundant energy here. And so there could be something, that you need to take a leap of faith with. If it's not you, again, that could be the person you're dealing with or the general situation. It could also be about not caring particularly what other people think, and doing something that somebody else might say is foolish or goofy, but deep down you might know that that is something that you need to do. Okay, so like I always say, listen to your intuition, right? But it looks like here, Cancer, as soon as you make whatever this leap of faith is, because this is a general reading, it can be about love, money, friends, work, family, whatever this leap of faith pertains to. The following card you have is the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is a very abundant card with this rabbit family here. They're sitting right outside of their little rabbit hole of their house. They've got all the abundance. They're happy together. It's a peaceful energy. There's a lot of creativity here, and it's just really nice card. Okay, so again, it doesn't, even though it's a pentacle card, it doesn't have to be money. It can be this leap of faith gives you more time or energy or better health or more work, or more project opportunities, more time with friends and family, whatever it is your goal, whatever your goal is. It seems like once you make that leap of faith, Cancer, that it'll really bring you some beautiful happiness. And again, the following card is amazing. Wheel of Fortune, upright position, okay? And you deserve this, Cancer, because if I can kind of briefly remember some of your other readings in the past couple of months, always hasn't been the easiest energy, to deal with here. Okay, so this Wheel of Fortune is the changing of the seasons. It's good luck. You have this ladybug right in the center here, crawling down this kind of necklace-like thing that's attached to the wheel here. You've got grapes in the background, leaves, abundance. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful card. Very similar to the World card. A lot of possibilities, things moving forward in the way that you want. So that is beautiful, Cancer, okay? Now, the next card you have here is the King of Swords in reverse. The only thing I would say about this card, I mean, not the only thing, but excuse me, hold on one second. The thing I would say about this card is that there's like, with the King of Swords, when it's in the upright position, let me start there. Normally you would see an older man of certain years with gray hair, right? You got a gray eagle here, but if it was a person, they would say sometimes with the King of Swords that he's stuck in his ways. He doesn't want to be flexible. He doesn't want to try anything new. He's well respected. He's gotten to this position through really hard work, all of those things. But he can also be seen as really cold, like this fatherly old man figure that doesn't want to change type of energy, right? But since it's in reverse, it could be saying that now you are becoming more flexible, Cancer. It also could be saying that you are becoming more warmer, more approachable, more softer in your appearance or energy in some way for some of you guys. But the only thing that I was going to say a few moments ago before I started coughing or whatever, I needed a drink of coffee, is that, when the King of Swords is in the upright position, his sword is upright, right? He's got all his mental faculties in order. And he's very similar to the Queen of Swords, where he can cut through bullshit and just very intelligent person, right? So it doesn't mean you're not intelligent when it's reversed. It just means that you could be having a harder time with any type of mental confusion, anxiety, overthinking, worry, that kind of thing. Okay. But again, it'll resonate for you guys in different ways. But The next card is amazing again. So it's like this reading I feel for you so far, Cancer, um, is, the first card, the Three of Cups was in reverse, not horrible position or anything. And then the Fool, and then the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Wheel of Fortune is just like boom, boom, boom. This one was like a little bit of 2 steps back, but then the following one, you go like 5 steps forward again. So it's an amazing. It looks like you've been doing a lot of inner work here, or the person you're dealing with the general situation, Cancer. Because the next card you have is the Five of Swords in reverse, okay? So letting down some defenses, letting go of any confusion, anxiety, depression, overthinking, all that stuff we always talk about. I feel like I'm a broken record sometimes, but you know how it will resonate for you. So this is the card in the upright position, feeling really defensive, really confused about something still. Also can be some, how do you say, a little bit of competitive nature, either with other people or with yourself too, possibly not knowing when you've won something. That is all when it's right side up. So it doesn't apply to you, Cancer, just giving you background, right? So because it's reversed, you are letting this mental confusion, anxiety, worry, overthinking go. And that's what we picked up, right, with the King of Swords in reverse, was that there was still something confusing you, even though you were trying to become more flexible, show your emotions more. There was still a little bit of confusion about something. And here you're deciding to let it go, which is beautiful. That's what you want, right? You want the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So with that being said, this is a perfect time to get into your confirmation cards, Cancer. So you have the King of Cups upright, the Five of Wands upright, and the Queen of Swords upright. Didn't I say? I know I'm skipping to the end, but real quick. The King and the Queen of Swords are very similar, right? When they're both right side up. So I just think it's interesting that both the King and the Queen showed up here, but we'll get into that later. We'll go in order. All right. So with the King of Cups here in the upright position, confirming the Three of Cups in the reverse, is basically telling me that in the recent past, or in the beginning of the month or the end of January, Cancer, you were feeling abundant about something. You had prosperity around you. You felt like you were able to start manifesting and controlling your emotions more. But then perhaps something happened where that flipped a little bit and you didn't feel fully supported in some way, right? Because with the King here, he's supported, his back is supported by the throne, okay? But that's the metaphor for the friends and family that then on the other side, you weren't feeling that support yet. Or it could be, like I said before, it was just some type of celebration put on hold, okay? So also with the King of Cups here, he has this feeling of, obviously because he's a king, he's very serious, he's holding his scepter and his cup and he's got his crown on, but also it could talk about until you let your guard down in some way and make that leap of faith again, Cancer, with the Fool, then you won't be able to celebrate or feel the full support from friends or family. Okay. Now, with the King of Cups in the upright position, confirming the Wheel of Fortune upright, just saying that, whatever this King of Cups energy in the recent past is definitely, supporting your forward movement here with the Wheel of Fortune. And so, that could be some type of male figure in your life. Doesn't have to be a man, right? It can be somebody with some masculine qualities that's really supporting you at this time to move forward, to have more abundance and some prosperity. That could just be reminding you to keep your emotions in check, since you are a Cancer. And they're your two little fish, by the way, one here and one here. But you know, I know you're the crab, but I just wanted to say that there's some fish there too. But yeah, really nice energy, like I said, for those two or those three cards in the beginning of the reading as well. Um, Now, with the Five of Wands here confirming the Fool, this is a perfect pairing because the Five of Wands, it looks like they're fighting, but they're actually playing. They're practicing something. Okay, so this card talks about a need of planning and practicing more, and there's a scroll on the ground, right? That could be a map or could be their plan of doing something. And so this is totally supporting the Fool, right? Because if somebody walked by and there's a bunch of dudes and they're just like clowning around, they could be like, oh, look at those fools, you know, look at those idiots, whatever. So it's like, again, telling you not to care what other people might think about you because they don't know exactly what you're doing. And so who cares if you look foolish, right? Now with the Five of Wands upright also confirming this King of Swords. It just got super quiet. Sorry. I was like, what? Confirming the Five of Wands upright, confirming the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is saying don't be so rigid, right? Like when I said that the King of Swords, when he's upright, he's super set in his ways, okay? So it looks like you're coming out of that energy of being set in your ways and you're wanting to try new things and learn new things and do things in a more playful energy, a more practicing, planning energy. So that is beautiful, okay, Cancer? Now, with the Queen of Swords, I was talking about before, they both showed up here, but this one is in the right side up, which is fine. She is very confident, again, abundant. People come to her for favors. Okay, she has this bird flying over her head. She can see things from a larger perspective and take her emotions out. So that's the only thing. She sometimes can be perceived as cold, just like the King of Swords when he's right side up as well. But she also has her arm open. Her palm is open here, which is really a nice thing to look at because, yes, it could be telling somebody to come forward, but it's almost, you know, she's open to what the universe is going to put into her hand. Okay. And so the more that you can look at things from a larger perspective, Cancer, and remember that you are supported with the throne behind your back, you're going to get this 10 of Pentacles energy. You're going to be more creative. You're going to be more abundant. You're going to have more support around you and all the things that you want. Okay. And again, Cancer, the more that you let go of any fear, anxiety, control, defensive energy, overthinking, anxiety, blah, 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 the more that you let all that shit go with the porcupine here in the reverse, because you're starting to do that towards the second week of February, mid-month of February, then you will come into more of this Queen of Swords energy too, of being supported, being abundant, and seeing things from a larger perspective. So that's beautiful. Okay, Cancer. So like I was saying, oh, right on time there. So far with all the signs that I've done, I still have 3 more after you to do. You've had the best reading so far. So just wanted to say that. Oh yes, one more thing too. I'm going to put these aside. But before I get into the oracle cards, when I was pulling your confirmation cards, 2 extra cards flipped out. So I didn't include them in the reading, and I can't put them in the picture because I just have too many damn cards. But the next 2 cards that flipped out, I just wanted to show you right after the Queen of Swords. Show you them together. Sorry. Amazing. The Star and the Hermit. Beautiful. So inspiration, hope coming back into your life, Cancer, finding the answers within. Really beautiful. So I wanted to show you that there. A lot of times, I don't always take flippers. I really have to like stop and ask Spirit, ask my guides if that's something that they want me to include. And this time I felt like they wanted me to, but I just didn't have the space. Sorry, one more second. Ooh, okay. Sometimes with that incense like tickles my throat. Anyway, with all that being said, Cancer, let's get your oracle cards real quick before you go. Just give me a moment here. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer, February 1st through the 15th. What does Cancer need to see? What does Cancer need to know? That's good. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Okay. So you got the resting tree, and it says patience and stillness. Okay. So that might be a message for some of you guys. You know, when I think of patience and stillness, I would definitely think that the energy of the Queen of Swords, she's patient and still on her throne. I think of the Hermit, right? He's patient and still going within himself to find answers. And totally right here too, before we move on, the Five of Swords in reverse. If you're patient and still, you're letting go of defensiveness and you're letting go of worry and overthinking. So that's beautiful. Yay, Cancer. Okay, one more oracle card and then I'll shut up with you. But hopefully you guys will let me know. Hopefully this will resonate with some of you and you'll come back and tell me good things or whatever. Okay, so one more card for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. February 1st through the 15th. What does Cancer need to see? What does Cancer need to know? Messages for Cancer. Okay, and you got the Penguin. I think Scorpio also got that one. I think it was Scorpio. And it basically says, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. And we already know that from this amazing reading that I was talking about for you. So that's beautiful. Yay, that's what we want. Right, Cancer? So yeah, with all that being said, if you're new to YouTube and you haven't already subscribed, if you have already, thank you so much. It's free, so you can do that by just clicking on the little bell icon in the bottom right corner and just making sure it's active. That'll just let you know when I put out new readings. And then what else was I going to say? Oh, yes. Of course, I always take a picture of all of these cards. So if you want to check that out up close or a later time, you can do that by going in the description box below, clicking on my website, clicking on the Facebook link, and then once on Facebook, look for the Cancer reading, and this picture will be like the first comment there if you want to check that out. But yeah, other than that, I think that is it. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Thank you guys so much for your patience and for your support and your energy and everything. So I will see you guys later. All right, take care. Bye.